Good morning. It's the 11th of February. I hope you're well. I skipped yesterday's vlog. Oh, okay. Let me explain a little bit more. I filmed yesterday's vlog, and yesterday I was feeling very discouraged, and the day before was just a very challenging day, and the weekend was challenging, whatever. So I was feeling very discouraged yesterday when during my vlog and several additional parts of the day. So I filmed my vlog, and I always watch them one more time before I post it to make sure I said what I want to say and make sure I didn't say anything I don't want to say. So I always watch them, and you guys, it was so boring. I couldn't even watch it. I was just speaking so slowly, and like my energy was so low. And I really I usually enjoy watching them the one time before I post it. I enjoy that. And I seriously, I fast forwarded to see if it got better, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even watch this. And I just did not feel that it would be encouraging to you. I do want to share that yesterday was difficult, and the last few days and kind of this season that I'm in has been difficult, and that's okay. And I'm not trying to hide that, and I'm not trying to make it sound like that's not valid. But I just didn't want to put something out that I really didn't feel was going to be encouraging at all. Sometimes it's helpful to know when somebody else is going through a difficult time and still chasing their dreams, following their plan and pursuing their goals and working on their self-image. Yes, all of that is very helpful. And so I do want to share that I did not publish yesterday's vlog because I was so discouraged, and I don't think it would be an encouraging vlog. I literally couldn't even watch it. It was so boring. And I also don't think there was any helpful content in it. So, yeah, just sharing that happened. Okay, so yesterday, super discouraged, just very overwhelmed and feeling like I'm in a few different worlds. There's my work world, there's my family world, and then there's my personal development world. And I was feeling so discouraged because yesterday it was such a busy work day, and I was just, fully immersed in work. And I was kind of just feeling discouraged that I also didn't feel like I could, be a part of my family world and my personal development world. I don't want these things to be disconnected. They're all a part of me, and I don't want it to feel like if I'm doing this thing, I can't be a part of these things that really matter to me. And I was just, I'm not even sure what specific thoughts I was having yesterday besides basically I feel disconnected from other parts of my life that matter to me. And there's some beautiful birds in the backyard. We have a bunch of red cardinals that fly around, and we have blue jays. I don't know if that's what they're called, but very beautiful birds outside. We have a few hawks outside. Okay, so that's just side note. Very blessed, very fun to see those. Anyways, so yeah, I was feeling very disconnected yesterday and very overwhelmed because I feel like each part of those three parts of my life, I really feel like they need a lot of attention right now. And I want to give a lot of attention to them right now, but I feel so limited in how much attention I can give each one. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. I don't even know if I understand it, but felt discouraged yesterday. Okay, this morning I have been feeling so encouraged. Sorry, there's somebody outside. I don't want him in the video. Okay, he's not. Okay. is the neighbor. So I have been feeling so encouraged today, and did not start out feeling encouraged. I felt really down this morning. But then I listened to a podcast on my way home from dropping my son off at daycare. I listened to a podcast by Bob Goff and Caine, and those are two big names that I really admire, and they do incredible things for the world and have made really impactful nonprofits that help a lot of people. And so anyways, I will link it if I figure out how to add links. I did not do that yet. In a previous vlog, I did tell you guys I was going to figure out how to link my YouTube, and then that day, like, not a great day, but that is still on my list of things I would like to do. I want to make sure you guys have access to all the things I talk about. And wow, that is really peak. Okay, sorry. So anyways, I listened to their podcast episode, and I will link it, or maybe I'll just like put it in the comments because I do know how to do that. And they were just talking about sometimes we can be in really hard seasons and we just kind of feel like we're just existing and we're not really passionate about this or that, or like we don't feel like we have permission to pursue the things we're passionate about because life is going on, life is hard, and we're just kind of like stuck a little bit. And that's just one interpretation. And I completely lost my train of thought. So, okay, so let's see. Wow. If this doesn't like explain how my brain has been functioning lately, I don't know what does. Okay. So sometimes we can be in a hard season and feel stuck. However, the podcast and their conversation was really about encouraging us to switch gears and get back into gear. And it doesn't have to be like hustle or strive, but just knowing that we do have the authority to keep going, and we do have the authority to serve others and make meaningful impact, and also to have joy even within our circumstances that are hard. And so I just found so much encouragement. I listened to it twice, and the second time, I'm not done yet, but I'm listening to it for a second time, and I'm already like hearing things I didn't hear the first time, and I literally started crying. I was like, this is speaking to me so much, and it was just so much encouragement just flooding in. I am so grateful, and I really needed to hear their message, and also the things that Caine has been through, and the courage that she has to be so visible is so encouraging. Because right now, when I'm doing this vlog, and I've brought my blog out of the archives, because I did start my blog in 2021, and then I stopped posting anything for several years, for 4 or 5 years, and I just started again last year. 4 years. And I just admire how I didn't do my other eye. I just admire how visible Caine is, and the courage that she's taken throughout her life. And it obviously did not happen all at once, but she has been through some stuff, and she just has the courage to still be visible. And even like, you don't have to go through some huge thing to like have impact by being visible. For example, I really don't feel like I've been through huge traumatic things, and what a blessing that is, and I'm so grateful. But I think the lie that the devil can kind of tell us sometimes, or our perfectionist brain be like, you have nothing traumatic to talk about, you probably shouldn't be sharing anything, you're kind of boring and no one can learn from you, or there's nothing dramatic happening and therefore it's discounted as valuable. The value is like we think it's not valuable, but that's just not true. Like, I love learning from others and their experience, and also life is hard. Like, every day we have different challenges, small or big, and sometimes those days can add up to a season. So we have challenging seasons, and it's really helpful hearing about other people's experience. And I think that it's just a lie sometimes when we think that our experience won't be helpful for someone else to hear, and it's safer to not be visible. And so, yeah, I'm feeling really encouraged this morning because I was feeling mighty discouraged for several days. Okay, so I hope this is encouraging for you. Oh, I forgot my lip gloss. I hope you're well, and I'm glad that I pressed record this morning. I was definitely not feeling like I wanted to whatsoever, but then I listened to the podcast, and then still I was like, I kind of still don't want to do it. But I'm really glad that I did, and I hope it's encouraging to you. And it's okay to have, days where we just feel discouraged, or like things are heavy and things keep happening one after the other and you kind of just can't get out of that. You feel a little stuck. I think that's totally valid, and it's okay to be in that season, and it's okay to want to be out of that season. I just think that the podcast was really encouraging regarding finding joy in that season, and then kind of just reminding ourselves that we have the authority to have the courage to get out of that kind of season, or to just continue forward through a kind of difficult season. So I hope this is encouraging to you. And work is so busy, and it's been really overwhelming me a little bit, and I don't know why I said that, but it's just part of my season right now, so I'm just sharing it. And I don't think I have anything else to report right now, and I hope you're well. Thanks for watching.